Hello everyone.
Hey.
So we decided against waiting anymore and we are in our dinghy. For dinghy aficionados, it's a Portland Pudgy, and we are headed out of the Great Harbour Cut and we're on our way to visit Shark Creek. I misspoke and called it Snake Creek last time. I blame the Pacific Northwest and my work with salmon recovery for that.
I don't think there are any
mistake.
snakes in the Bahamas.
There might be, there's some in that book, but anyway, but I'm gonna cut over here to show you what we're looking at because this cut is just beautiful. And when we were coming in on Sweet Surrender, it really looked like there was no opening here at all from any other angle but straight on. You just see the sort of cliffs and vegetation, so it was really dramatic coming in here. So the plan is we have about 2 miles to go across some shallow flats, and then we're supposed to hit the second inlet on the left, and that is supposed to be the inlet to Shark Creek. And the cool thing about Shark Creek is that it goes all the way through the island to the beach on the other side, which is supposed to be really beautiful and have excellent shelling. There's also reports of things like sharks and turtles and things like that in the creek, which we're pretty excited about.
But something of a challenge as well, yeah?
Yeah, it's a mangrove forest, so there's always you're sort of having to work your way through the undergrowth and all that, but also it's only possible at high tide. So we've timed it, it's a couple hours before high tide right now, because we've timed it so that we can enter the creek when an hour before high tide, so that we could kind of ride the tide in and then ride the tide back out is the plan. So we will check in when we reach the inlet, I think, and see where we go from there. But we just wanted to show you how beautiful all this is, and also how protected a harbor this is. We've been sitting on our boat all day back there, and it's just been beautiful and calm. So we'll see how things are out here, and we will chat in a minute. So I just thought I'd show you a little bit of our crossing here. We have to cross this more open expanse. It's probably not very apparent in the video how rocky it is, but definitely in a small boat we're bouncing around, but it's fine. But we have to get, I think, around and beyond that point to get to the entrance to Shark Creek. Found some exciting bird life. I don't actually remember what these are.
Those are your orange-billed skimmers.
There they go. You insulted them. So this is the entrance of Shark Creek. I don't know if you can hear through the waterproofing on my phone, but we found the coordinates that we looked up online, and it's about an hour before high tide. The idea is that you start about an hour before, and that allows you time and water enough to get through the creek. But I think we're finding already that our prop is a little too low, or there's not enough water, one or the other. So
we're moving along now under the electric motor, so
yep,
we always have oars.
Yep. Yeah, and so far I saw a turtle very briefly that zipped out of the way, but it's a beautiful area with mangroves all around, and it'll be interesting to see if we can actually get through here. I'm sure it connects, but will it connect with enough depth for us to get through? We will find out. try to get some of the fish that we're seeing.
Look how getting closed in up here, Chris. The water's getting deeper though.
Mm-hmm.
It's so clear. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and there's like lots of different types of fish too. It's hard to see through the water in the camera lens, I think, but where are we going? It's like bushwhacking. I don't really need my sunglasses right now. Oh, more fish. A little pike or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's a good size
big one.
fish.
Look at these guys.
Ah, like pikes or something.
Yeah, there's just all kinds of stuff in here.
Is it quiet or is it just me? Okay.
It's really quiet. I can hear us, and I can hear some insects. And I can hear the motor, but not very much because it's electric and it's very, very quiet, which is very cool.
Turtle. There's a turtle.
Where?
See it? I think. Oh, maybe it's just branches. It's a reflection of the branches.
Oh no.
I'll be seeing manatee and
Unicorn.
here in my imagination.
Unicorns. Mermaids.
Huh?
Mermaids.
Mermaids.
Sirens.
No, I haven't been
All
out
the
here
usual
quite that long.
things. No, I've never seen so many different types of fish in one place.
There's a turtle.
Yeah. I don't know if I got it.
Oh, there's a egret or something up there. Just flew over that tree.
I missed it. Oh, yeah. Turtle.
Oh, gosh.
They're so fast. I haven't seen any sharks yet, have you?
Nope. Not yet. Yeah, the creek's getting narrower and narrower.
I mean, just the sheer number of animals is kind of staggering to me. There's fish everywhere.
Yeah.
And I've seen like 15 different kinds.
It's a good size one.
Oh, yeah.
And the bottom looks sandy, but they tell you that it's mud.
Yeah, we were
And you're up to your knees if you step out of your boat trying
warned against trying to pull the boat if you get
Yeah.
stuck or whatever. I fear that most of what you can see on the camera is a reflection
Oh, yeah.
in the water, not so much
If you
the
show
fish, but
straight down, maybe.
yeah.
Is this a natural thing, I guess?
I suppose it must be, yeah.
Nothing looks like it's been cut or anything.
It's kind of extraordinary. It's definitely something that's oh. Don't know what that was. Mangroves. The waterway guide that we have, I think, mentioned it, and other websites that talk about this area. A bunch of people, this is just a thing that people do, so at some point people figured out that you can cut through all the way. Oh, yeah?
Are there stories of people who have entered here and never returned?
Are there?
Aren't there? There are always stories about people entering swampy areas and never returning.
Not in the waterway guide.
No?
No, I don't think so. They probably wouldn't, though, would they?
No.
Oh, ibis up there.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back when there's more to see. I want to save the battery. So we've turned around because we don't have as much daylight as we have tide. So this is sort of as far as we got. You can see it opens up quite a bit before it gets to the beach. But we've seen a bunch of turtles and a lot of different kinds of fish, and as yet, no sharks in Shark Creek.
Yeah, we still may see
Yes.
sharks.
There's a shark up ahead of us.
It's a little nurse shark.
I think so. Just grooving along. I guess there is a shark in Shark Creek.
There's nowhere to go but
Just in
keep
front of
running
us.
ahead of us.
So we made it back to the cut. As you can see, the sun has technically gone down, so it was a good job that we turned around. You were correct, Dad. It's also wanted to show you just how narrow this thing looks from outside. So it's pretty cool that it's here, and it goes all the way back to where our boat is, and then even a couple marinas. But I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I think it was a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw some really neat stuff. It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Sharks, turtles.
Yeah, there was a shark at the very end, which hopefully will show up on the video, and turtles and all those fish. And this is the sort of thing I was telling Dad that I really was hoping we'd get to do when I came out here, is see stuff like that. So I'm really glad, and happy
the other
to.
thing is,
Yeah.
we did all this on our little electric outboard.
Yeah. So you can see the outboard motor there. We've gone how long? How many miles would you say?
Oh, we probably gone 10 miles.
Yeah, 8 or 10 miles probably on this battery, and it doesn't go very fast, but it doesn't need to. And I will say that it was really ideal to have when we were in the little creek, because it was almost completely silent, and it enabled us to really pay attention to our surroundings. I'm right here. Yeah.
You know, I was just going to say, I still have about half my battery capacity after
Yeah.
running this. We started at 3 o'clock and now it's 6:15.
Yeah. So we've been running it for over 3 hours, and we've got half the battery left. So that's also good safety.
Yeah.
So we were good, and we also have our light on the front of the boat, so we're all good to go here. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna make it more permanent. But here's the Great Harbour Cay cut again from the other side. And yeah, I think we've earned our dinner tonight.
You're going to let me eat tonight.
We're gonna let Dad eat tonight. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.